Hi everyone, it's Charisse Rome Nolson, your Diamond Upline coach here. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about what happens when somebody says no after you invite them to a challenge group. I know for most of us, the reaction is to feel maybe a little bit hurt, to wonder what we did wrong, to feel even maybe like a failure. But all of those reactions are not productive and not something you should be putting on yourself. And the reason is because by inviting that person, you started a process that may continue for a while. It may continue for a year. But the thing is, you started a very important process because even though that person may have said no, they are going to be watching you. They're going to see if you stay consistent and hang in with whatever this Beachbody challenge group thing is. They're going to see, is this something that really works? Is this something that really helps this person? Are you staying enthusiastic about it? When they see that you stay true to it, and of course, they'll be seeing this really through social media as their window, which is why it's always important to post about your journey and to be honest about what you're going through on Facebook and whatever other social media outlets you choose. They will be looking. So they might say no now, but remember, people need to be exposed to something on average 7 times before they feel comfortable saying yes. So if you invite someone right off the bat and they happen to say yes, that is awesome because you have had the lucky experience of reaching out to someone at the right time in their lives at the point when they needed this or when they needed to hear it. So if they said yes, that is great. But remember, you did have a little bit of luck on your side because it just so happened to be the right time in their lives. So maybe someone said no because now isn't right. But who knows, next month, the following month, 6 months later, a year later, over a year later, I've had people join me after saying no for several times the first times. You have to stick with it because remember, the fortune is in the follow-up, as we always say. So what you want to do is just invite a lot of people because it's kind of like throwing spaghetti against a wall, right? Some are going to stick, some are not. And that's okay because the spaghetti that falls down is just going to be watching you and hanging around and possibly coming back later. So one way that I find really helpful to stay motivated, and this is something that Tommy Migrant talked about recently on our team call, if you happen to catch that, is to focus on people that you are inspiring or motivating rather than looking at Success Club points or team volume or commission. As I've mentioned before on several team talks, I never look at my commission. I seriously almost forget that money is a part of this thing, even though I know I'm building a business, but I don't think about the money at all because I just think about how many people am I reaching. So Tommy Migrant said that he has a whiteboard, and if he motivates or inspires anyone, then he adds that name to the list. And when you see the people that you're reaching, in any form, like maybe someone writes something on Facebook, like, thanks so much for sharing, I love this. Like, you reach them, maybe you change something in their day. Maybe you help them feel better about themselves or what they're capable of doing. So that is somebody that you would add to your list and feel good about. Because the reason that we're all doing this, I think for really all of us, is that we want to pay forward the good experience that we've had, right? So that is what you're doing. You're paying it forward. So you should feel good about that and count that as, how we say non-scale victories in the challenge group. It's like a non-success club point or non-commission victory. It is still a victory. It is a coaching victory. So I want to encourage you all to stay strong and to feel good about yourselves. Feel good for reaching out to people. Don't let yourself be upset if someone says no to you. And look at all of the inspiration that you're passing around. Maybe it's even just the people in your own challenge group that you're inspiring. That is incredible. It is an awesome thing to inspire other people. So that is my advice for the day. I hope that helps. Please reach out anytime if you have questions. Thanks and happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.